Good afternoon, family. Freddie Dunn back with another interesting video. How good or bad is a $75 TEMU purple trumpet? This is a TEMU trumpet. I bought it on TEMU. It actually, apparently they warehoused them here in America because it was delivered inside of a week. You can see that it's brand new. The slide, that's the main tuning slide, is very well regulated. Single brace on the main slide. The third valve slide, this really surprised me that they're very well fit. It moves easily. It's got some pop when you press it. There's a little, it's not as tight as my other trumpets, which I'll do a comparison video later. It's got a saddle on the first valve slide. The first valve slide also is well regulated and can move pretty well. The valves are passable, a little, stiff for my liking. I like a very smooth, easy to press down valves. You can see if you look very closely that the felts are a little bit overhanging the top caps. But when I look inside this second valve slide and press down that second valve, it looks like it lines up very well. So overall, I'm kind of impressed with what they could deliver for $75. All of the caps are easily removable. Everything looks good. The valves, I can show you what one of those looks like. Just unscrew this first one real quickly, and you can take a look, and it looks like a standard valve. I don't know whether it's Monel or exactly. Now, one thing that I have noticed with some of the lower level Chinese horns is if you see those streaks right there, sometimes the solder from elsewhere in the horn kind of leaks and gets in the valves and will discolor them very quickly. I'm going to wipe that off. Got a paper towel here, and I'm just going to wipe that off, and you can see that it is just residue. I'm going to re-oil this so that they will still continue to move and work properly. But that's one of the problems that I have found with these really, really cheap horns, is that you do get solder, debris, or other things, and it doesn't matter, in my experience, how much that you scrub the inside of the horn, the oil or something causes that stuff to loosen and eventually work its way down into your valve. So I haven't had one long enough to see whether the solder actually holds up over time, but let me oil this. I'll be right back. Okay, so I've oiled that valve and put it back in, and actually feels much better. So maybe some of that goo is in these other valves. I'm not sure. I'll take a look and see. No, yeah, there's a little bit on this valve as well. You can see. So that is the main issue that I've had when trialing these really, really inexpensive horns. The other problem that you will find is that many shops refuse to work on them. So if you buy one, just know that if something goes wrong with it, you're going to have to go and buy another horn, and because you'll have a hard time finding a shop that's going to be willing or able to take care of the horn, and also finding parts you might be able to find them at Universal or some standard part shop, but for the most part it's going to be hard to find. Now, you might wonder, how does it sound? So let me do a little bit of tooting on it. I haven't warmed up, so any clunkers might be on me instead of on the horn. But here we go. that's just a little bit of a toot and an introduction to a very, very inexpensive, and in my opinion, in terms of initial quality, the lacquer looks good. Everything works like it should, and with the exception of that residue and these really, really sloppily done top felts, $75. Something to take on vacation to make sure that you get your practice in, or give to a student as a prize in a music class. I don't know. This is something that might pique a kid's interest, and it doesn't really play poorly enough to hinder their initial development. So there you go, $75 on TEMU.